Aquarius, and welcome to your April 2019 tarot reading from Moonlight Mystics. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And if you feel this video resonates with you, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you don't feel this video resonates with you, please check out our channel for your Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. Be sure to stay tuned until the end of the video. I'm going to be going over some details for a 30-minute tarot reading we're giving away this month, or you can check out the description below for details on how to enter. Alright Aquarius, let's go ahead and get started with a quick overview of your month with a 3-card tarot reading to see what is coming up for you guys. And again, this is for Aquarius in April 2019. What is coming up for our Aquarius this month? Alright Aquarius, let's see what's going on for you guys as we get into this April. Alright Aquarius, the shadow card for you guys is the Seven of Swords, and this is the underlying energy of the month. Now, the Seven of Swords, as a person or as a challenge that you may face, is someone who may be lying or manipulating, just not giving you the full truth about a certain situation. This could even be just that you are facing a particular situation that you don't have all the facts yet. You don't have everything you need to decide what plan of action would be best. So right now, it's best to sit back and observe and collect more information before proceeding. As proceeding recklessly or without caution at this point could end up making the mess worse, could end up making confrontation where none needs to be. So just use that caution right now, exercise your caution when it comes to, especially when it comes to obstacles that may have seemingly come up in your path recently. Alright, now let's look at the rest of your overview here. Here we have the Ten of Pentacles. This represents a happy home life, a happy family life, even a happy relationship with your fellow co-workers, and a nice and healthy work environment. However, the Nine of Swords shows that being disrupted for you this month. It looks like something is going to come up that's going to cause you some stress, some anxiety. However, the Ace of Cups being in the future does show that this can be overcome. This can be something that is bypassed or that you are able to find a workaround for. The Seven of Swords suggests to overcome this obstacle, to use shrewdness, to use caution, to use your perceptive nature, and also to be wary of others. Don't just trust people this month. If something seems off to you, if your intuition is telling you that something may just not be quite right, use that shrewdness to sit back and watch. Collect more information until you can prove that they're telling the truth or that you have all the details of the situation that you need to have. Alright, so let's go ahead and move these to the side so we can look at your oracle cards. Now, one other thing that the Ace of Cups in the future can mean, just as I move this around, is the potential for a new relationship. So if your shrewdness and your ability to detect something wrong ends up in a door closing or ends in a door closing, the Ace of Cups in the future does show another one opening. Like I said, whether that's in your friendship, whether that's in a relationship, whether that's in even just your work friends, things like that. So do keep that in mind, that if a door does happen to close this month, it doesn't mean another one won't be opening. Alright, first let's check in with our Angel Tarot to see what message Spirit has from you from our Angel Message cards this month, this April. Let's see here. What message do you have for Aquarius, April 2019? Alright, next we're going to check in with your past life influence. So this is the past life oracle. Not everyone believes in past life. If you don't believe in past life, you can just disregard this part of the reading, or you can view it as something maybe that happened earlier in your life that still may be influencing you today. However, if you do believe in past life, this is a past life influence that could be having an impact on the situation you're encountering this month. So just keep that in mind. It can actually help to lessen the influence a past life has if you're aware of it. and aware of what may be causing you to feel a certain way. So it's just something good to keep in mind as you go forward. So let's see here. For Aquarius, April 2019, what is coming up for you guys, or what influence you need to know about for the situations you'll face this month? All right, Aquarius, let's check in with your animal messengers to see what guidance your animal guide wants to give you for April 2019 and what you might need to know, what advice would be helpful for you going forward in this April 2019 for Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, let's see here what message our angel deck here has for you in April 2019. The Four of Air. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. Now, this is very in line with the Seven of Swords here and also the Four of Swords. The Nine of Swords. This is the Four of Air, also the Four of Swords in most decks. This is encouraging you to take a moment, to sit back, to meditate, to really try to think a situation through before you make a decision. Now, if this is a situation that is causing you anxiety, meditation especially may prove helpful, because you have to view the situation without the anxiety clouding your mind. You have to be able to take a step back and really look at it from an objective point of view so that you can see the facts for what they are. Taking a few moments to rest, taking a little separation from the situation may just be exactly what you need to be able to get clarity and to be able to see that there really is a way past it. There really is, this obstacle is not insurmountable, even if it may seem like it is at this time. Take a moment, take a breath, take a step back, and you will be able to find some clarity so that you can make the decision to move forward. Now, Aquarius, let's see what your past life influence is for April 2019. Scribe or writer. Now, this is a very interesting card. If you are not presently a scribe or a writer, or have never tackled this in this lifetime, this is encouraging you to take those steps forward, to put your thoughts down on paper. Whatever it is you want to write, whether it's poetry, whether it's a fiction story, whether it's a short story or a novel. Whatever writing you have dreamed of doing, this is encouraging you to actually take some steps forward and look at actually beginning to do that, actually beginning to manifest that dream. You've been this in a past life, so you do have the experience and the discipline that it takes. Writers have to be they do have to be very disciplined. They have to know how to really truly observe a situation, and that includes human behavior. And the reason I mention that is because that may be helpful for you. If you did have a past life as a writer, if you already have that extra bit of insight that writers have into human nature and how we operate, then it may prove helpful as you are trying to make sense of the obstacles you face this month, as you are taking a step back from it. Try to use a writer's point of view. Try to use that mentality of understanding motives and understanding what drives people to better work out a solution. It could prove helpful. So, and again, if you haven't ever done anything like that in this lifetime, but you've always dreamed of it, you've always thought of it, this is also encouraging you to take steps to actually begin putting things down on paper. Last, we have our animal message card. Let's see here. Kangaroo. As events take their own momentum, take a true leap forward. So this is saying that once you have all the facts you need, once you have taken this moment to rest, all you have to do is take that first step forward. Whether that means you have to, confront someone at work, or whether you have to sit down and have a real, meeting with your family, or sit down and have that hard conversation with someone you love. Even if this is a best friend, after you take that first step, even though it's going to take an extra bit of work, once you take that first step, things will begin to fall back into place naturally. Once you have that momentum going, you won't have to work as hard at it. Things will begin to get easier and easier as you continue to go forward. So Kangaroo just reminds you, even if the first step is hard, even if the first step is difficult, After that, things will begin to fall into place. Okay, so let's move these oracle cards out the way so we can get into the full Celtic cross for you guys for this month. Let's see here. All right, Aquarius, let's get into this full Celtic cross. Let's see what you guys have coming up a little more in depth for this month. And as we shuffle, we ask for Spirit's divine guidance for Aquarius for April 2019. What is coming up for you guys? What do you need to know? What lessons or blessings may you face this month? All right, Aquarius, your shadow card for this spread is the Three of Swords, which represents heartbreak, which represents having a time of anxiety, a recent hurt that may be still impacting you. Now, this hurt doesn't have to be a relationship hurt. This could be someone who has, maybe taken a cut at you at work. This could be a longtime friend or even a short-term friend who may have been taking stabs at you and has left you feeling hurt, left you feeling vulnerable, and it could be impacting the way you're viewing this situation. And if it is, as I'm kind of looking at a quick overview of the cards, this is something that you're going to have to do some healing from and have to do some moving on from so you can handle the situation, the problem that may arise this month with a clear head and a clear heart. Now, the card that is over you right now, the card that what you're presently experiencing, is showing up as the Devil. Now, the Devil is directly related to the Nine of Swords in a sense that this can be a fear or anxiety of something that you don't know or don't fully understand. As you can see, the people on this card, the two figures down here, are chained to the Devil. This is a situation, this is a person that is controlling or manipulating them, that they feel bound to, as though they cannot escape from. However, both of these figures are able to remove the chains that are holding them and walk away from the situation if they choose to. So this is a situation, this is a problem that may be controlling or manipulating you that you need to really turn around and face with a clear head without fear or anxiety clouding your judgment, so that you can see what you need to do to move past this. This is something that's holding you back. And the crossing card here, it actually shows or gives some advice. The Hierophant is actually the card that is considered the opposite of the Devil. This is a card about structure, about organization, and of seeing things for what they truly are. The Hierophant holds two keys. One is intuition and one is intelligence. It says to use both of these gifts, both of these talents, to turn around, see the Devil for what he is, understand how you need to move away from him. There may be some traditional steps you can do or that you can take to help move past this. If this is a work situation where someone is giving you problems at work, the laws of your work, the rules, the regulations there may protect you if you take a second look at them. If this is a relationship, try to take a more traditional look at it. Try to see things from a more traditional perspective of how a relationship should work, and it may help you to be able to move forward. So again, the Hierophant is a card about seeing things for what they really are, about taking a traditional view or look at things so that a situation doesn't control you. Now, the Hierophant can control you in his own way. Being too bound to those rules and regulations can be controlling in their own way. But in this particular instance, it does say this can help you move away from the Devil. This is and advice to help you get away from the current situation you're in. Now, your middle tree of this cross right here also has a few signs that I want to mention real quick. The devil can represent a Capricorn. So in particular, evaluate your relationship with the Capricorns in your life. And there may be a Taurus in your life, the Hierophant represents a Taurus, who may be able to offer you some advice or some insight. Now below we have a Temperance, which is Sagittarius. And above we have the Star, which is Aquarius. So you actually show up in this spread as well. This is a lot of very powerful energy stemming from these first initial 5 cards here. So just be aware that this may mean some things that are happening right now may not be fully in your control. So just, the universe is kind of moving around you. Things in the universe are moving around you. And it's definitely reinforcing that idea that right now may just be a time to step back and to watch and evaluate. Now, in the distant past, or the root, we have Temperance, which shows you coming from a time of balance, a time where everything was as it should be, things were at peace. This is very reflective of the Ten of Pentacles over here in the initial reading. Things have been going well. Things have been going well, and this disruption is rather recent. This disruption may even still be a little bit in the future for some of you guys. So just, it does show that you guys have had this peace, this also in the more recent past, movement towards something better as well. The Knight of Cups is a relationship taken to the next level. It is a, maybe even went on a trip or had an adventure with some of your friends. This can even be a communication of a love interest. This could be someone who has reached out to you. So overall, your recent past and your distant past have been very positive. This disruption seems, like I said, like it's actually been happening only fairly recently. Alright, Aquarius, your advice for this month is the Star, which is encouraging you to take a step back, take a step to the side, move away from a situation and take some time to heal yourself. Whether this is from this recent heartbreak or this recent hurt you suffered, or even if it's just taking a step back from a situation that you feel is overwhelming. Take the step back that you need, rebalance yourself, clear your mind, make sure that your actions going forward are in line with your beliefs. And as long as you do that, things will work out in your favor. I know you guys, Aquarius, you have a real sense of right and wrong. You have really strong convictions. Make sure your actions presently are lining up with your convictions. And if you do that, then things will work out okay. Things will work out in your favor. Now, the Eight of Cups in the near future here shows that there may be something that you find you have to leave behind to fully let go of the situation or move past it. Now, letting go of something doesn't always mean removing someone from your life. Letting go of something sometimes is just moving past a heartbreak. However, it certainly can be letting someone go out of your life. So whatever it is you need to leave behind, whether this is a person or a feeling or an emotion, or even a situation, something at work that maybe you need to, to have a transfer, move out of the area that you were working in previously. Whatever it is you need to leave behind, you will have the opportunity to do so soon, and it does look like it would be to your advantage to take that opportunity. Now, the energy you're coming into this with is the Page of Pentacles. This shows that you're coming into this with a hope, a desire, and a drive to have a new beginning. Don't let go of this just because it seems like things may not be working out right now. You will have the opportunity to have something new. It just may take a little bit of work and a little bit of time to get there. Don't be discouraged. The card directly following this is the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles have the ability to move forward and to persist and to persevere. Take that mentality, take that advice from these cards, the Pentacles, to be persistent, and it will be something that helps drive you through this month, drive you through this situation, and help get you through it on the other side. The environment you're presently facing is the Seven of Cups. Now, this definitely goes along with that Seven of Swords card that we saw as the shadow card for your initial reading. The Seven of Cups is having a lot of options surrounding you. Things may not be clear. There may be a lot of possibilities that you're considering right now, a lot of reasons that you think something may have happened. Just make sure you're not letting your head get too high in the clouds. Make sure you're not letting that cloud your judgment as you're trying to evaluate these options and evaluate these possibilities. That way you can take a look at them from a clear head, a clear mind, decide which option is the right option. Whether this be as whether these cups are possible solutions, whether these cups are possible problems. Whatever it is you're evaluating these for, do it with a clear mind and a clear perspective so that you can find the best way forward. Your hope reads as the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is one of the most intuitive cards in the deck. And I know that, Aquarius sometimes have trouble trusting their own emotions or their own feelings. And especially if things are so clouded right now, it may be making it especially difficult for you to be able to trust your own emotions, trust what you're truly feeling right now. And you're hoping to get back to a place where you can. Just taking a step back from this, taking that objective point of view from this, can help you get back to this place where you can start trusting what you're feeling again and using your intuition to guide you forward. So just be aware of your intuition, and also be particularly aware of your emotions and your emotional state this month, and it will help you get back to a balanced place that you want to be in. The King of Swords is your ultimate outcome. The King of Swords is showing that you will be able to find clarity on this situation. You will be able to find balance. You will be able to see this from an unbiased perspective and actually start to move forward. The King of Swords is someone who can easily cut things or people out of his life that no longer serve his best interest. If you need to be like the King of Swords this month, don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid to take bold steps forward once you have that clarity, once you have that, that clear objective in your mind. Don't be afraid to take steps towards it, because that your ultimate outcome does show you achieving this. All right, so a wrap up for you guys for April shows that while you're facing a difficult situation right now, while you're facing a stressful situation right now, looking at it from a more traditional point of view, taking a step back and trying to look at it without this anxiety clouding your mind or without this hurt clouding your mind, will give you a clear path forward on what you need to cut out or what option might be best, so that you can achieve the outcome that you want, which is clarity and being able to trust your emotions and yourself again. All right, Aquarius, I hope this video resonated with you today. If it did, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if this video didn't resonate with you, please check out our other videos for your sun, moon, or rising signs. Now, let me tell you guys real quick the details about that giveaway we're hosting this month. We're giving away a 30-minute tarot reading. This is a one-on-one tarot reading that will be purely based on you, on your energy, and it will be something that we conduct over at some type of audio call, whether that's on Facebook or Skype. To enter or to be eligible to win, all you have to do is like this video, leave a comment below mentioning the word giveaway or mentioning the giveaway, and subscribe to our channel. As long as you take those 3 steps, which is liking, subscribing, and commenting something about the giveaway, you will be entered to win. And be sure you hit that gray notification button, that little gray bell as well, because we will be posting a video later this month announcing the winner. That way you'll get notified when we do post that video up. So again, all you have to do to win this 30-minute tarot reading is like, comment, and subscribe. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.